just be able to finally put a bow on this one is an awful good feeling.
Right now at 5, an arrest made in a 50-year-old homicide.
Plus, it'll affect millions. The change coming to popular cold medicines.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Dunn County authorities have made an arrest in a cold case from 1974.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is live in the studio with the details. Jeremy.
Ken, according to the Dunn County Sheriff, 84-year-old John Miller of Owatonna was arrested for the 1974 murder of Mary Shawless. Police say her body was found in a Springbrook Township snowbank, stabbed multiple times after vanishing while hitchhiking from Minneapolis to Chicago to attend an art show. Miller allegedly told police he offered her a ride and asked for sex. Dunn County Sheriff say besides tips, they used DNA technology to retest evidence to find and arrest Miller.
After years and years of looking at this case and trying to figure out what somebody might have missed through an investigation, to finally get somebody in custody for this homicide after 50 years is an incredible feeling.
Miller remains behind bars but could be back in Wisconsin on Monday. And of course, we'll be watching this case. Ken and Emily.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
Police have identified the 5 victims in an apparent murder-suicide at 2 homes in Duluth. It happened yesterday. Police made the discovery during a welfare check on 47-year-old Erin Abramson, who wasn't at work. Also dead, her 15-year-old son, Jacob. In another home, the bodies of 45-year-old Catherine and 7-year-old Oliver Nephew. Also in that home, the suspect, 46-year-old Anthony Nephew. He died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was once in a relationship with Abramson and Jacob's father. Right now, no word on a motive.
A Kenosha grade school is closed today after police stopped a school shooting attempt yesterday. Police say a 13-year-old tried to enter Roosevelt Elementary with a gun. The suspect, a former student, allegedly made several comments to fellow students before the attempt. Among the evidence police have, video of the teen with a weapon and online searches about school violence. Well, rain could be part of your weekend weather. Let's check in with Greg for the latest.
Yeah, we could have some weekend rain. Won't be anything like we saw last weekend, but still it could impact your plans. Overall, it was still a fantastic Friday for early part of November. Temperatures well into the 50s. In fact, we got close to 60. It was 59 in La Crosse, so definitely mild conditions. We should be in the upper 40s, near 50. So this evening, really no issues to speak of. Increasing some high clouds out there. All in all, still fairly mild for this time of year. Upper 30s by the time we get to 10 p.m. with a light east wind. Same story for La Crosse. The cloud cover is starting to increase a little bit towards the overnight as we have that system approaching, but otherwise 42 out there. Right now the cloud cover is starting to go up there, but that's high clouds. Overall upper 50s, and once again 61 actually in Bosqueville today, so very nice conditions really for this time of year. There's your system that's been really sitting there and stalled out in Kansas and Colorado, dumping a lot of snow and actually now rainfall in Kansas too. That's going to be the system we'll track, but it's going to take still another good 12 to maybe 18 hours to get here. So overnight should be quiet, dry, increasing clouds, still upper 30s to near 40, so still well above average. And yeah, we do have weekend showers. We'll kind of track when it occurs, how much we have, and what it looks like going into Veterans Day a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Flags around Wisconsin are flying at half-staff today. It is in honor of the late Milwaukee Alderman Jonathan Brostoff. The 41-year-old's funeral was held today. Officials say Brostoff died Monday from an apparent suicide. Brostoff, who also served in the state assembly, was an advocate for mental health. He leaves behind a wife and 4 children.
A Veterans Day ceremony at the Tomah VA Medical Center honored men and women who served in the armed forces.
About 50 veterans attended the event today. People who attended were treated to a tap performance by the Norwalk, Ontario Wilton High School Band. There was also a presentation of colors and a speech by the Colonel and Nurse of the U.S. Army. She said veterans deserve a big thank you for all they've done.
They really laid the path for me. Their sacrifice and their service, they paved the way for me to serve. Me being able to serve this great nation is really a reflection of all the other veterans that served before me.
It's an ongoing tradition for the Tomah VA to celebrate the Friday before the actual Veterans Day.
A traffic alert to tell you about as you plan next week's commute. The road near Mayo Clinic in Onalaska will close for a week starting Monday. It's for utility and street repairs. The closure is from East Main Street to Midwest Drive, but traffic headed north can still access the Mayo Clinic. Theater Road should be back open next Friday at 3 p.m.
State Road Elementary School is unveiling a book vending machine. Students have to reach certain goals to earn a special token to use this machine. School officials hope the unique experience will encourage students to build up a home library.
Every student needs to get excited about literacy in their own way, and this is a really unique opportunity for the students at State Road to have some excitement around receiving a book, and sometimes it's associated with a reward for other great things that are happening in the school.
The vending machine contains all kinds of books from various authors.
The Salvation Army kicking off its Red Kettle campaign today. It happened at Festival Foods on State Road. The campaign runs through December 24th, and you can make cash donations or via QR code at one of their 21 locations throughout La Crosse County.
Fundraising means more people we can help. With our shelter, 64 people in our shelter, with the outreach we do to the general homeless community, with the food that we serve to people on a daily basis.
They are currently looking for volunteers to ring bells. To sign up, go to registertoring.com. A big move in one of Donald Trump's biggest legal cases.
Plus, how Amazon could help save you money at the pump.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on. On time, on the go, on the call, or just ready to play on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
We know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and water balloon fights.
Sealants Carpeland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Batteries Plus has the national scale for all your power needs and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A possible legal break for President-elect Donald Trump and the rush to fill staff positions. CBS's Nicole Sganga has more from the White House.
The Department of Justice has taken the first steps to end the criminal cases against President-elect Donald Trump. Special counsel Jack Smith filed a motion to vacate the remaining pretrial deadlines in order to give the government time to assess how to comply with DOJ policy. That policy prohibits prosecuting a sitting president. Judge Tanya Chutkin immediately granted the motion and asked for an update by December 2nd. Trump takes office January 20th. Thursday night, he made his first hire of the new administration.
The Ice Baby. We call her the Ice Baby.
Trump tapped campaign manager Susie Wiles to be his new chief of staff. Sources close to Trump tell CBS News' Robert Costa that Wiles is seen as smart and organized and someone who will not compete with Trump for attention.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
Trump is also narrowing down his list for Secretary of State. CBS News has learned he's considering Florida Senator Marco Rubio and former Ambassador Richard Grenell. While Fox News reports Senator Bill Hagerty is also on the list, among others. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, the White House.
Coming up, you might not like it.
Yeah, the big changes coming to popular cold medicines.
And yes, we do have some weekend rain, but the whole weekend's not a complete washout like we saw last weekend. So there'll be some dry breaks. We'll kind of time them out, show you how much rain we'll get and what the temperatures look like. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Here at The Y, we offer more than just a job. We offer the chance to make a difference in a fun, flexible environment where our mission and core values drive every decision we make. Join us in this amazing work. For specific positions and details, visit our website.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade. GMC.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, our annual Toyland tradition kicks off the gift-giving season with amazing toys at unbeatable prices. So discover the magic during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's toy sale. Like these Lego playsets, just $15.99. Get a free Toyland semi-truck with a $60 toy purchase. Shop store-wide savings like $1.50 off assorted gallons of Blaine's brand antifreeze. Plus, in honor of Veterans Day, all veterans and active military members get an extra 10% off their entire purchase this Saturday through Monday, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Here at The Y, we offer more than just a job. Experience the personal satisfaction that comes from nurturing the potential of youth and teens, improving our community's health and well-being, and providing support to our neighbors. Join us in this amazing work.
Amazon is getting into the gas game for Prime members only.
Yeah, you just link your Amazon account to Earnify. It's a loyalty program app by BP. Members will save 10 cents a gallon at the pump or nearly $70 a year. You can use the deal at BP and Amoco stations.
Well, we've got some potential for some light rain over the course of the weekend. Let's get all the details from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, we definitely have some light rain, but like I said, the good news, it's nothing like we saw last Saturday night, and especially if you remember Sunday of last weekend, it was pretty much light to moderate rain all day long. We're not expecting that with this system, so amounts will be far lighter. But we do have clouds increasing overnight, still quiet and dry. The morning for Saturday should be dry, just increasing clouds. The clouds will begin to lower, and then a few rounds of showers will come through between Saturday evening and Sunday morning. And even between this time frame, there are some dry breaks overnight, but that's about the time frame we're looking at. And then mild through the weekend. Temperatures still going to get in the 50s and overnight lows well into the 40s, so we're not going to see any type of change over precipitation. All in the rain and all remaining mild for this part of November. Really, it's that system to the south that's slowly to begin to push north, but it's been really dumping quite a bit of snow for New Mexico up to the Denver area, and now a lot of precipitation. Well, they do need it in the Plain States. So this system looks impressive now, but it is going to weaken as it lifts north and kind of fall apart. So we're not going to see a lot of precipitation with it. But tomorrow, yeah, the showers do come in the afternoon. Temperatures still getting up into the 50s, a little warmer as you go further east because they'll see the precipitation later, probably more upper 40s west of the river just because the precipitation arrives a little sooner. Sunday, morning rain, but I think then in the afternoon, cloud cover will persist. We might even see a few breaks in the cloud cover, but this is going to keep the temperatures more into the low 50s. Overnight lows will still be in the well 40s, so it'll be a mild kind of night going to Sunday. But Sunday, a lot of clouds and the precipitation. If we time it out, really not until about afternoon, you're going to start seeing these bands of showers begin to approach the area. They're kind of rotate through the area, so it's going to be a little bit hit and miss here for a while. So if you get a little bit of showers here after 4 p.m., notice it's more centered closer to the river and further west. Further east you go, it may take a little bit longer towards the evening. But all in all, these rounds of showers will come through. Could see a little bit of light to moderate rainfall if they come through like Eau Claire, maybe around 6 p.m. Additional rounds will continue to come up. But after about a certain time frame, I think you're going to see a break in the precipitation at night as we go throughout. And you can kind of see by the time we get to 10 p.m., showers mainly have pushed north, and we're kind of dry with more rain well to the southwest in Iowa. That's because that low is going to begin to push closer. So our next round of rain will probably come, and I think this will be more of a steadier rain as we come through Sunday and Sunday morning. That'll lift up. Then we'll have cloudy skies for the afternoon time frame. And rain amounts, as I mentioned, not a lot. Probably 1/10 to 1/4. Some of the areas you can see in the darker shades here might see a greater than almost close to a half, but generally a lot of areas are going to see less than 1/4 of an inch of rain with this as we go through. And then Veterans Day, it looks actually dry and fairly quiet. Milds continuing with the next chance for rain Tuesday night through Wednesday night, but even behind that, we remain still mild conditions with above average temperatures. So all in all, not a terrible weekend. But all in all, you'll need the umbrella, and we will have some rainfall, especially probably Sunday morning and Saturday afternoon.
All right, good to keep in mind. Thanks, Greg.
A big change in the medicine aisle.
After the break, what the FDA wants taken out of some popular cold medicines.
Monday on News 8 Now this morning, as we honor those who served on Veterans Day, get an inside look at how Toma VA is transforming veteran health care in our region when we see you at 5 a.m.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese. But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you've ever seen. Not the cleanest, just the most honest. Today, we're fixing a home's foundation. I mean, that is like the most common thing to see in the world.
Pretty common, yeah.
Right.
So it's the soil that's eroding away, causing those cavities, those voids that the foundation then wants to settle into.
And then you guys with your superhero capes show up and fix everything.
Yes, sir.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Army National Guard soldiers have the option to train and learn skills in the trade fields, skills that can lead to employment at home as well. Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
When I called other lawyers,
I wasn't even sure who was going to be representing me. Once I called BGR and talked to Brian, I felt secure immediately. I'm so glad that I called Bygoff and Rohde.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The FDA is close to ending the use of a common ingredient in over-the-counter oral cold and allergy medications. The drug is called phenylephrine. The FDA says it's not as effective as a nasal congestion. The drug is found in NyQuil, Benadryl, Sudafed, and Mucinex.
Having a drink is taking a whole new meaning. A growing number of Americans are swapping out alcoholic beverages for a different kind of buzz. CBS's Christine Lazar has more on THC drinks.
Inside the Artistry Studio Lounge dispensary in Los Angeles, you'll find what looks like a typical bar, but you won't find any alcohol here. All the colorful cocktails come with a shot of cannabis containing THC.
Do you taste it? You don't.
Sky Fairman is the lounge manager and says customers control their own dose and can enjoy cannabis in a social setting.
You can take a couple of sips, relax, see how you feel, and then go from there. I tell people it's almost like you can control your high.
These type of bars are popping up in more states where recreational marijuana is legal. And across the country, you can find canned beverages with THC at select retailers. They provide a similar high and are even sold in some states where cannabis is not legal recreationally, because in those states, the specific strain of THC in some of the drinks comes from hemp instead of marijuana.
The reason why these products are available are because of the Farm Bill.
Kate Stevenson is an industry analyst from the Brightfield Group and says the 2018 Farm Bill made it legal for a certain type of THC known as Delta-9 to be synthesized from hemp. Since then, there's been an explosion in beverage sales, reaching $382 million this year and growing.
They're projected to grow 14% over the next 5 years.
She says those numbers would be higher, but almost a dozen states have now banned intoxicating THC synthesized from hemp. California's governor authorized an emergency ban earlier this year because a loophole in the law allowed for gummies and other products to be sold outside of dispensaries and at any store.
We don't want to kill the hemp industry. We want the hemp industry to be regulated. It was intended not for intoxicating products.
The THC at the Artistry Studio Lounge doesn't come from hemp. So here, those 21 and older can enjoy cannabis in a cocktail. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Of course, a reminder, in Wisconsin, recreational marijuana is not legal. Greg's going to have one final look at your forecast for the weekend right after this.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric Where Have You Been All My Life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley You Can Save Up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
This is a cup of coffee. It's to go. Because here, you're on the move. Our team coordinates all your appointments, so you see all the experts you need quicker. Because when you're facing a complex condition, it feels like time is being taken from you. So, we found a way to give it back. Welcome to East Park Medical Center. UW Health. remarkable.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each survey has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Thanksgiving's only a few weeks away, and Fleet Farm's got just what you need to prep for family and friends. For you turkey smokers, Griller's Gold barbecue pellets are just $5.99 a bag. And you can never have enough Fleet Farm mixed nuts. 2-pound bags are on sale for $12.99. Wash it all down with Bubbler's sparkling water. Now just $11 for 2 6-packs. The holidays will be here before you know it. So stock up now on everything you need at the best prices guaranteed at Fleet Farm.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley Mommy Needs This More Than Anything Else in the World Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley You Can Get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Good news if you like IHOP pancakes and Applebee's riblets.
Great news. Dine Brands, which owns both chains, is combining them. The new restaurant opens in Texas next year. Both menus will be available. Dine Brands hopes that move will boost business.
So the application potentially, like, you go for breakfast and then you enjoy yourself so much that you just stay in your booth until it's lunchtime, and then you order from the opposite side of the menu, which would be Applebee's.
Yeah, you can get chicken and waffles or pancakes and ribs. Try new
pancakes
variations.
and riblets at the same time.
At the same time.
Like at 11 a.m. they just do a brunch menu.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Greg?
Kind of like, well, it's not kind of like, remember when KFC and Taco Bell kind of went together in a lot of places too.
Doesn't
but that
really make sense.
That made sense a little bit more,
Yeah.
but this one is a little odd.
Yeah. Two very different palates, I think.
Yeah,
It's in Texas, only in Texas.
So when you visit family in Texas, be sure to go down.
I'll be sure to go visit and
let
give
us
you
know
guys
how
a review. I will do so. Okay.
All right, final word on weather?
Rain Saturday afternoon and Sunday morning, but weekend overall won't be too bad. Just got some rain out there for you.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 6.